Oh, look at this. This is the
This is
best.
the
This is the best
best.
part of the week. Hey, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. So good to see. Hey, Flint. What's up, man? Good to see you. Hey, Austin. Hey, Matt Tenney. Oh, and Elijah Tenney. What's up, guys? Caroline, Amelia, Miss Mallory, live from the Sunshine State. Max, saw you yesterday. So awesome. Rabbi Gross, it's so good to be together.
It is.
Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is,
How good it is.
how sweet it is,
How sweet it is.
to be together on this day. How good it is,
How good it is.
how sweet it is,
How sweet it is.
to be together on this day. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. One more time. How good it is. How good it is.
How good it is.
How sweet it is
How sweet it is.
to be together on this day. How good it is.
How good it is.
How sweet it is
How sweet it is.
to be together on this day. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Ah, so good to be together. So great. Feels right. It feels
does
like
feel right.
feels right. So, as usual, we ask everyone to put your grade by your name to make it easy for our main man, Justin, to put everyone where they need to go when it's time for us to go to our breakout rooms. We also want to remind you, as we do every week, Rabbi Gross,
Don't spam the chat.
That's right, because I was going to say, should we spam the chat?
No, don't spam the chat.
So I should not spam the chat.
Nope, don't even think about it.
I wouldn't even think about it. I'm not a chat spammer.
I don't even spam.
You don't. It's true. I know you well enough to know you do not spam. So, but what we do want is if you had something really special happen this week, if you had one of those Shehechianu moments, you can put those in the chat. Rabbi Gross.
Yes.
You know, it was the festival of Purim.
It was. It was a great, enjoyable, joyous week as Purim was celebrated many different ways.
It was celebrated. Yeah, it was celebrated many different ways. We were, a lot of us, a bunch of us on this Zoom call, were here at HCRJ for Purim Palooza. There was jugglers, there was musicians, and there was
fire,
and there was costumes.
Costumes.
There was groggers
and hats.
So maybe we should learn about some of these words and how to say them in Hebrew.
That's a great idea, Mike.
Shigaon, shigaon, shiga, shiga, shigaon, shiga, 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 shigaon. Shigaon, shigaon, shiga, shiga, shigaon, shiga, 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 shigaon. I'll tell you how to say.
Tell us how to say.
I'll tell you how to say.
Tell us how to say.
I'll tell you how to say costume. Costume or mask.
Mask.
Yeah.
Oh, how do we say? Tell us how to say mask.
Masechot.
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 Shigaon, shigaon, shiga, shiga, shigaon, shiga, 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 shigaon. Shigaon, shigaon, shiga, shiga, shigaon, shiga, 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 shigaon. I'll tell you how to say.
Tell us how to say.
I'll tell you how to say.
Tell us how to say.
I'll tell you how to say that thing that you sort of twirl around in the air that makes a lot of noise that we call
I
a-
have one of those in
yeah,
my office.
you do. It's a really
yeah.
loud one. And it's called a grogger, but the way that we say it in Hebrew, Rashanim.
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 Johnny Gross, I see you with your grogger on the screen right there.
Yes.
Rashanim.
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 Shiga on, shiga on, shiga, shiga, shiga on, shiga, 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 shiga on. Shiga on, shiga on, shiga, shiga, shiga on. Shiga, 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 shiga on. Now, Rabbi Gross, this is an interesting one. I'm going to tell you how to say hat. But why is hat an important word to say around Purim time?
Well, if you've got your groggers, Haman wore a hat.
Boo.
Haman. Oh, look at Johnny Gross there. He's got the grogger and a masechot.
Oh,
He's got his Rashani. Oh, there's also.
totally
I
ready.
see more people. Haley too. My goodness, it's
I'll tell you
beautiful.
how to say.
Tell us how to say.
I'll tell you how to say.
Tell us how to say.
I'll tell you how to say hat.
Tell us how to say hat.
Kova.
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 Grogger is Rashanim.
Grogger is a Rashanim.
Mask is Masechot.
Mask is Masechot.
Shiga on, shiga on, shiga, shiga, shiga on, shiga, 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 shiga on. Shiga on, shiga on, shiga, shiga, shiga on. Shiga, 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 shiga on.
You know, Mike, as I'm looking on the screen here at all of our friends joining us, some of them put on their masks, some of them got out their groggers. You want me to get them a little riled up? I know their parents do.
Oh, definitely.
You ready?
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you guys ready? The person whose name we should not mention, but do from time to time, is ready? Haman! Let's hear it. All right, King.
Coach Fran, you got it.
Yeah.
Thumbs down.
I love that. Hey, in addition to remembering those characters, one is Mordecai, two is Esther, three is Vashti, four Achashverosh, and five Haman. Of course, we do all of these things on Purim, but there are four important mitzvot that we do. The first is to eat a meal together. And you guys probably got to enjoy Hamantashen at your homes as we sent gifts, or this, I'll tell you about this one in a moment. We sent gifts that included your Rashanim and your Hamantashen, so you could have a little joy. So enjoying a Purim meal is a way to fulfill one of four mitzvot on Purim. Number two, something called Mishloach Manot, which is to send gifts of joy to friends. And that's what you received this week, Mishloach Manot. Number three is to hear the Megillah read and remember the story of Purim. And many of you joined us either on Friday night at our Purim Shabbat or yesterday in our parking lot at Purim Palooza to hear the Megillah being read. And number four is a really important one that we should do all the time, but we can do it especially on Purim. It's called Matanot LeEvyonim, or to give gifts of kindness to people in need. If you have a cause that you'd like to support, today would be a really good time to do it, like tzedakah. Anyway, with no further ado, we have a special return of Meshuggah News for you. Meshuggah News, putting the oy vey in your day.
Welcome to Meshuggah News. I'm still Mike Mason. We have missed you folks from our Meshuggah News crew. It's been a very long time, but happy to report that we are back and we have some breaking and exciting news stories to share with you today. What I'm going to share with you right now may be a little disturbing. But that's okay. Not disturbing in a bad way, disturbing in a, well, that was weird kind of way. As you may or may not know, it's Purim, and here at HCRJ, during the holiday of Purim, well, as you can see, things got a little crazy.
Justin, what is that?
I don't know. What is that? What is that?
No, let's go check that out. Oh my gosh, that's obnoxious.
Horrible. What is that?
Rabbi! Why don't you go get some lunch, Justin, and take a break, and I'll see what I can do about this.
Okay. Okay.
I've got an idea.
All right. I can hear myself think again. No more noise. How'd you get him to stop?
I just did.
Cool.
Well, that was certainly disturbing. I'm so glad that the Shin superhero arrived to shave the day. Speaking of shave, if anyone's seen my beard, please return it as soon as possible. On a completely different, but yet related note, here at HCRJ, we like to think about the foods that go along with the various holidays. The holiday of Purim is known for Hamantashen. Rabbi Gross and I will now demonstrate several ways to eat a Hamantashen.
Mike, this is one of my favorite things, is to demonstrate the various ways to eat Hamantashen. Starting with the apricot. And in England, they raise the pinky and take a little nibble from each of the corners.
This is called the Nib Nib Nibbler. Delicious.
Well, Mike, that was a little messy. In my house, some of our kids like to eat the middle of the Hamantashen first. They take the Hamantashen and they dig their finger into the center, only to take the cherry filling and enjoy. Try that one.
Thanks, but no thanks, Rabbi Gross. This is called, well, it's important to know the background of what this is. This can be known as Haman's ear. So this is called the dig and retrieve. So you put it here, you pretend like you're digging into your ear, break yourself off a piece, and have a delicious snack.
Ooh.
Back to you, Rabbi Gross.
I dig that. This is specifically reserved for the chocolate Hamantashen. If you have the chocolate Hamantashen, you can break it down the center before the sides. Delicious.
That looks delicious, Rabbi Gross. This one is called the Mid Popper, and it's a specialty that was created in many Eastern European countries and was brought over to America and is passed down from generation to generation. Simple. You grip your Hamantashen, put your thumbs in the middle, force out the jelly, and then eat it.
This is something I learned in Israel, because some people in Israel don't like the center. So what they do is they take their Hamantashen and press the center out with their tongue, leaving the crunchy outside to enjoy.
That does look delicious, Rabbi Gross. The last one that I will share with you is one that's been time tested throughout the generations. It's very simple. It's called "The Airplane Goes Into the Hangar." Here comes the airplane into the hangar.
Oh. That looks like a perfect Hamantashen consumption strategy. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks for tuning in. It's great to see you all again. Rabbi Gross and I miss you so much. Once again, this is Meshuggah News, putting the oy vey on warm yard.
There we go. Wow.
Well, we just took a quick vacation. Just a
Yeah.
quick there and back. That was interesting.
That was interesting. I was my favorite Hamantashen technique was the dig and retrieve.
Yeah, you like that one?
There was a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. There's acting out the ear.
Yeah, like Haman's right, like the whole thing. It was really it was eye-opening. You don't know how many of these things are passed down from generation to generation. Like I loved what you described with the chocolate Hamantashen.
Yes,
It was-
that in my home, the chocolate is the favorite.
yeah.
So, and people like to eat the chocolate first because sometimes the cookie part isn't so good.
Yeah, but
It reminds me of the Oreo. A kid will eat the middle of an Oreo first and save the chocolate cookie outside for last.
a kid would do that?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I had no idea. We do have some very lovely Shehechianu moments to share. If I may, we have Flint who's saying he got to play with his friend Alex on Saturday.
Ooh.
Max Carroll said it's his sister's
Oh,
birthday.
happy birthday, Isabel.
Yeah, let's see. Ellie Piercy, your family made Hamantashen yesterday night. Hopefully you have some left and you can try some of those methods that Rabbi Gross and I showed you. Brooke Wolfson says her dog Teddy turned 2 today, or maybe not today, but turned 2, and today is Isabel's birthday. Awesome. Jules Danik got all A's on her report card. That's amazing. Max Fried played soccer with his dad. Amelia Tabak, this is going to make us jealous. Today she had pancakes and eggs, and yesterday she got to play with neighborhood friends.
Oh,
Amazing.
yum.
Liel says tonight she gets to have her friend Zoe over for dinner. Johnny Gross is thankful for fun Purim party yesterday, and we were glad you were there, Johnny. It really was fun. Let's see. Haley said we have twins' birthday, which is my neighbor. I don't totally get that one, but it sounds like a Shehechianu moment. Logan Wolfson beat Luigi's Mansion 3, and he's now capturing ghosts on Scare Scraper. That is incredible. Miss Renee says her moment is that 10 years ago today, she became a mom. Happy 10th birthday to Isabel.
Yes.
Isaac Steele is thankful for playing on his Switch. Miss Fran says, how lucky we are to have a rabbi and a director who understand and can teach us how to eat Hamantashen in various ways. Thank you, Miss Fran. Cooper says he had a sleepover with his cousin. Macy had a party at her house last night with 2 of her friends. Max had an awesome moment that brought him and his friend closer. Dylan says his mom made the best tasting Hamantashen. That's true. She won the contest. Matthew says he voted for what Hamantashen he would have. And let's see. Lane says she got a simple dimple. And Isaac said he's thankful for playing with Logan yesterday at the Purim Festival. So many Shehechianu moments.
So many.
Mine. Can I share mine?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
mine was, and I think we may have the same one. So
Yes.
forgive me
Let's share it.
for speaking for both of us, but it was so great to see so many of you yesterday here at the HCRJ parking lot for our Purim Palooza. Did I take yours?
Yeah, it was mine as well.
Okay.
It was so great to see everybody. So,
Take it away,
should
Rabbi
we
Gross.
thank God for these moments?
These moments should be thanked.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen. Amen.
So much to be thankful for. Thank you, Rabbi Gross. My main man, Justin. Thumbs up. We are ready. You're going to get the pop-up to go to your breakout rooms. Everybody have a great day. Teachers, thank you so much. Students, have a good one. Everybody, enjoy class.